Hey everybody, I'm Aaron, and welcome back to 2 Clicks from KO. Today we have some Marvel Heroclix Fantastic Four Future Foundation previews, so let's jump right in. Alright, up first we have Franklin. His real name's Franklin Richards, Fantastic Four, and Cosmic Keywords. He's 20 points. With that, you get Sidestep and Telekinesis across his whole dial. 4 clicks on the dial. Very simple figure to see and pilot. I think this really leans into the methodology that Wizkids is moving towards of simplifying their design for the more common figures. I'll put a link to that article in the description. But very basic figure. Good at what he does. Telekinesis for 20 points is cheap addition to any team. Thematically it makes sense also. So good job there. Up next we have Awesome Andy. Awesome Andy is a rare from the set. He's got Fantastic Four and Robot keywords. He's got a trait. You can be whatever you want. Friendly sidekicks can use shape change. So that's a reference to the new sidekick keyword root word, I guess, that we have coming out in this set. He's got Hello as a special defense power, invulnerability, and when Awesome Andy or an adjacent friendly character succeeds using shape change or is missed by an attack after resolutions, remove an action token from that character. So for characters with shape change like Awesome Andy has on his starting dial, and then for both his 70 and 35 point versions, it's a way to get them moving in perpetual motion and keep them in the fight, keep them acting every turn. If a character has shape change and telekinesis or shape change and charge, keep them fighting in the fight. He also has the Fantastic Four team ability. He's got an entire dial of reducers, which is great. Top dial Sidestep with super strength is doing a lot for him as far as getting him into the fight and getting some extra damage onto him. He's giant size, so he's got great reach, giant reach, so he can hit 2 squares away. He gets to perplex on his second click through his fourth click, letting him further modify his values up, or friendly values or defensive values down on opposing figures, making sure his hits land. Plasticity will keep characters tied up, and since he's a giant, it'll be less likely that they're getting an easy breakaway from him. 35 points, I think he's fantastic at 35 points for Sidestep, super strength, invulnerability. His special to get people rolling their shape changes. He gives shape change to friendly sidekicks. Just an awesome value for 35 points. Also, I love the sculpt. His sculpt's hilarious. Hello is like hello, it's pretty funny. Up next, Human Torch. Human Torch is number 40. He's also a rare from the Fantastic Four set, Future Foundation. And whoever holds the Cosmic Control Rod rules the negative zone is his trait. It gives him leadership and mastermind, and when Human Torch uses leadership and succeeds, the friendly character does not have to be adjacent if it shares a keyword with him. So that's really awesome. Lets him, take tokens off of figures from across the board, which is pretty powerful for leadership. He's got Get Off My Ship, which is knockback and pulse wave. When Human Torch uses pulse wave, friendly characters have protected pulse wave. Amazing. This is an amazing rare. He's got running shot to couple with his pulse wave. He's got Indomitable to keep him acting every turn. Toughness, so he's got that little bit extra long dial. He's got the crazy leadership, good mastermind. 75 points. You compare him with Awesome Andy, or even Franklin, or both. and he can mastermind down to them. He can leadership tokens off of them. Really good synergy here with these Fantastic Four figures. He's got a lot of keywords: Fantastic Four, Negative Zone, Cosmic, Herald, and Ruler. All great keywords. Fantastic Four team ability again. He can mastermind down to Awesome Andy. If Awesome Andy gets knocked out, then he gets to heal. Another good thing. And the nice thing is he can carry around characters while running shotting using Pulse Wave, and you don't have to worry about Pulse Waving them. And because they have protected Pulse Wave, you can also still get like single target Pulse Waves off on your opposing figures. Just a really good 75 point solid figure. Very excited about getting an opportunity to play this figure. I love Human Torch. I've got my Human Torch here from the Captain America set, all ready for the Legacy cards. So hopefully, which are also coming out in this set. Another reason to go out and pre-order a case from LGS. Good figure all around. Next we have Marquee of Death. Marquee of Death is Clyde Wingham Jr. I don't know who that is. Cosmic keyword only. We're just having fun before we take it all away. Each time an opposing character heals, give Marquee of Death a false hope token. He has Pulse Wave, and when Marquee of Death uses it, you may remove any number of false hope tokens. If you do, each hit character is dealt X damage instead, where X is the number of tokens removed. So each time they heal, right? I don't know how much healing opposing characters will do, but with the Fantastic Four team ability in the set, maybe quite a bit. So you could be giving him a lot of these tokens, and eventually his Pulse Waves can be hitting for more than 4 damage, or whatever his current damage value is. He starts off with 4. He does have improved targeting, ignores characters. Again, very good. Coupled with Pulse Wave. He's got a special attack, Shape Reality to My Own Vision, Energy Explosion. When Marquee of Death uses it, for each hit target, you may choose that they are healed 1 click instead of being dealt damage. Oh, well, there you go. That couples perfectly with his trait. So it's kind of weird, right? Because you're hitting, ideally you're dealing damage instead of healing them. But in the long run, you could be actually putting out a larger damage output. And with Energy Explosion, you can be healing a lot of characters at once, giving him a lot of false hope tokens. He's got You Do Not Understand the Forces You Toy With, which is Stop and Invincible. That's obviously on his last click of life. Or actually, he's got that in 3 spots on his dial. So Stop, you got to hit him 3 times to kill him if you're playing him on 200 points. On 60 points, you have to hit him twice at minimum. And Invincible is not, you can't just like ding him and then poison him to death. So really good there. If you're looking at the dial, he's got very strong stats all the way through, starting with the 12 attack, 18 defense, and 4 damage, 10 movement with sidestep. 10 range, 2 bolts is very good with the Energy Explosion that he's got. And, he's got the Cosmic Energy team ability, which gives him Protected Outwit and Willpower, and it's uncopyable. So you're not outwitting this guy. He's got probability control and a very high attack, so it's very likely that his attacks are going to hit. It's just a matter of, is he using Energy Explosion? Is he using Pulse Wave? Is he just doing his regular 4 damage because he wants to shoot you from 10 squares away? Very good piece in the super rare slot. I'm very excited to see if people are fielding what they build around him. Mind Control can be really tricky to use and sneaky. He's got some shape change in there. Again, if you pair him with like Awesome Andy, he can maybe get some tokens off. But all around, solid piece. And last but not least, we have Dr. Thing. He's a chase. So we have seen so far, if you're paying attention to the other previews, a theme of Dr. Doom chases. So this one's Dr. Thing, which is still Victor Von Doom, but he's got like the things, looks like the Thing. He's got Latveria armor, brute and ruler keywords. He's got 2 traits. First is the many faces of doom. At the beginning of the game, you may choose a starting line of equal points on a character from your sideline that has this trait. If you do, replace this character with the chosen character. So he's got like this swappability, kind of like if you different dooms are good in different situations, you can swap him, and hopefully have like almost like a side deck of stuff to help you deal with situations you maybe didn't plan for. He's got another trait, completely expected and planned for. When revealing forces, choose an opposing sideline game element. If Dr. Thing is on his starting click, the chosen sideline game element can't be brought into the game. So that's really cool. It would work for things like ID cards. It would work for things like his first trait where you swapping him for another one. Let's say they got a Doctor Doom of their own. You don't want them to bring that figure in. You say, hey, you can't bring that in. Now they have to deal with Dr. Thing. Pretty cool. He's got I'll never give up, you'll never win, which is plasticity and sidestep, and free. Place Dr. Thing adjacent to an opposing character that attacked Dr. Thing since your last turn. So he's got, as you can see, he's got a very long dial with very high defense. So if they attack, and whether they hit or miss, it doesn't matter. You can give him a free action to put them adjacent to that character. So that's a way to really help him close the distance with these zero range figures. A lot of times you'll see that people want to pick them off as they come into range with their range attackers, like their Marquee of Death that we just showed. And then if they miss, well, Dr. Thing's going to make them pay. He's got 11 attack. He's got 4 damage. He's got close combat expert, super strength. He's got special defense, invincible. Dr. Thing takes a maximum of 1 damage from range attacks. So even if they hit him from range, his dial's not really changing much. He's only taking 1 click. He's still got 9 to go through, and he's going to be right up in your face, just smacking you around on your next turn. I love this piece. I would be very excited to pull this piece from my booster box. He's got the Minions of Doom team ability, which is when this character KOs a standard opposing character after resolutions, heal 1 click on a friendly character using this team ability. So potentially can just keep healing himself. Very good, very well designed. Either point dial is good. You get 75 points. You're getting 6 clicks of life. He's got the special speed power on his first 3 clicks. Still got the invincible power on his first 2 clicks. Or you pay him 150 points. You just play him as is. Really good. The only thing that he's lacking is protection from outwit. But perhaps there's a way to get that on him. But all in all, we've got 5 amazing previews that I'm very excited for. I'm very happy that Wizkids gives me these previews to show you guys. I'm super excited for the Fantastic Four Future Foundation set. Fantastic Four Future Foundation hits shelves on February 17th at your local comic shop. You can pre-order through them. If not, Wizkids does have a store you can order from. I'll put the link in the description there. I pre-ordered a case. I'm excited to get that, get some legacy cards, and play with these new awesome Fantastic Four figures. As you can see behind me, one of my favorite comics. I've got Fantastic Four. I've got the Galactus here. I'm just very excited to expand on my Fantastic Four collection. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, remember, the real fun begins when you're 2 clicks from KO.